Good night. Good night to our political leader and future Prime Minister, Honorable Philip J. Pierre. Good night to my comrades, Honorable Ernest Hilaire, Brother Sean Edward, first and second deputy leaders of our party. Good night also to Senator Joachim Henry. Good night to members of our executive. Good night to all Labour Party members who are watching us tonight, both here and abroad. Good night to all St. Lucians. I'm so happy to be here tonight to speak with you this evening. I want at this time, before I even go further, to remember our fallen comrade, a former leader of our party, the brother Kenneth Foster, who will be laid to rest in a few days. And we recognize the contribution of Comrade Foster, and we want to say to his family how proud we are of the comrade's contribution. I also want to say that so many of our brothers and sisters have left us, and we want to say to their families, to the Labour families, that you are with us in our hearts. In a very special way, I want to send greetings and to express solidarity with the people of Piero in my constituency, because just today, a young man went to the Piero church and used either kerosene or gasoline to try to create havoc at the Piero church. And I want to commend those of my constituents who stood strong and who were solid in their conviction and who caused this young man to be held and to brought to the authorities. We cannot tolerate anyone who does not want to respect the rights of others to worship, and we will not tolerate this in our constituency or anywhere in St. Lucia. And at the same time, I wish to call on the authorities to give the assistance to troubled youth. This gentleman is a very troubled young man, and he needs assistance. And at the same time, justice must be done. We must look for assistance for our young people. My brothers and my sisters, I'm a proud parliamentary representative for Vieux Fort North tonight. I am proud to be with the Labour Party. Ek mwen ka senti an chè mwen an l'orgueil avec mwen ka remercier tout Vieux Fort North, tout moun ki ka prédie ba mwen, avec tout moun ki kontan mwen ka ba mwen encouragement. My brothers and my sisters, the people of Vieux Fort North and St. Lucians are in pain because this government promised better. The government promised that they would fix the roads of St. Lucia. The Bellevue Road from Opicon to Bellevue, they said no roads, no votes for Musa. And they said they would fix the Bellevue Road, but instead, like many other roads in St. Lucia, instead of fixing the roads, they charged our people $1.50 per gallon of gas, and so many of our roads are not fixed, my sisters and brothers. They used $13 million, $12 million en l'argent cette lici pour bâtir un chemin by cheval avec moun qui ni grand chapeau avec Belhad, avec chemin Bellevue, chemin Gouas, chemin Babouno, chemin tout partout en pays Saint-Lucie, pas ranger. Et c'est pour ça nous ici on souhaite à parler avec 10 moun, préparer koyo pour honorable Philippe J. Pierre. Nom là nous ni l'orgueil et nous ka trust pour honorable Philippe J. Pierre ranger ça fait ça là. My brothers and my sisters, they promised the farmers, as the sister told you, that bananas would go to France. Today, Windfresh en faillite. Et nous pas savons si la kanya Windfresh encore. They promised the fishers that they would have a new deal avec Jordia Pêche, anti-mini-moke, avec anti-transit cap, aller tout partout au lion pays Saint-Lucie, qu'à 20 poissons, golan 8, parce que la pani en bonne condition pour yo vendre poisson yo. My sisters and brothers, flambeau menti by ces gens qui ka produit bagay en pays Saint-Lucie. Yo menti by pêcheur, yo menti by fama. Avec yo ka prend gros toto l'argent en chaque $1 pour bay gens qui sortent l'autre pays. Et c'est pour ça tout gens Saint-Lucie à présent fâché. My brothers and my sisters, St. Lucians who work in agriculture, in fisheries and in the rural sector. They are businessmen and businesswomen. They are businesses. They set up businesses, my brothers and my sisters. And at this time especially, government must help them. Government, if the government was serious, all of these farmers, the thousands of farmers and fishers all around St. Lucia would get assistance from this government. Every farm, every small processor is a business, my brothers and sisters. So we have thousands of livestock owners, people who cure hides, pour faire la pokabrit, pour faire bagay kon tambou, moun ki ka fait jus, moun ki vende, ki ka vend bon la place. Every single one of these individuals is a business unit. And we, when we were in government, nous passions en loi, côté déploiement agricole ou la pêche, ou ka jwen incentive, même qu'on hotel ka jwen incentive, my brothers and my sisters. We did this, and the Labour Party government, under Philip J. Pierre, will assist small businesses. A Labour Party government under Philip J. Pierre will provide direct financial assistance to these small businesses. How do I know that? Philip J. Pierre, when we were in cabinet, helped to champion support to the farmers with the Farm Labor Support Program. Après anouni COVID-19 sala, tout farmer te pou ka jwen de ou men 3 travailleurs pour aider yo en famille aujourd'hui jour, messieurs et dames. Tout pêcheur te pou ka jwen de ou men 3 travailleurs pour aider yo. Gouvernement sala pas ka aider yo. C'est farmer Babounoa, c'est farmer Belleville, farmer Opicon, farmer Guas. Tout pêcheur farmer te pou ka jwen aider. And now the help that the farmers should be getting must include young people who know about computers, who can help the farmers with their marketing, who can help the farmers create a brand and to stick on their little nylon or sweet potatoes. We can do this. And the young people who are looking for employment under Philip J. Pierre, they will help the farmers, not only laborers in the farm, but people to help in marketing and people to help in all aspects of farming. My brothers and my sisters, under Philip J. Pierre, instead of spending $13 million to give a company, Pomandu, to teach the public service how to run the public service, we would take this $13 million and help small companies that export plantain and dashin all around St. Lucia. My brothers and sisters, there are 8 exporters who do plantains and so on. And do you know that these exporters help over 500 farmers? And in plantains alone, they generate about $1.4 million. Philip J. Pierre would take money and help those exporters, help them to rent chillers, and there are many private chillers around St. Lucia. What we would do, nous devons gagner tout manger à farmer ka produit, avec mettre un chiller marketing board avec différentes places, avec l'école ouverte, by l'école c'est manger, by l'hôpital c'est manger. That is what a Labour Party government would do. We would ensure, my brothers and sisters, that the meat processing plant, where we could make over $25 million, farmers with pigs, with poultry, farmers with sheep, goats, rabbits, all of these farmers would get help from a Labour Party government. We would create a strong local food economy, an economy with marketing. We would use the artists and the producers and the writers to create ads like Boo Hinkson and the others are doing with the Vietwizin boys and the Denry segment to create nice music about dashin and yam and fig and pay them well so that our money can be used to promote local food. That is what a Labour Party government would be doing, my brothers and sisters. Especially in this COVID-19 period, my brothers and sisters. Do you know that over 3,328 people are directly employed in the fisheries sector? There are over 180 women fishers, Madame Kikale Lame, and there are many, many more who are fish vendors and so on. A Labour Party government would never cause fishers to pay $1.50 per gallon of gas. Nous de kay bay pêche, ça nous ka kouye voucher pour yo gagner gas yo pour ay la mer. C'est ça le Labour Party en bas Philippe J. Pierre kay fait. My sisters and my brothers, this government has caused damage and decline in every sector where producers all around St. Lucia used to make money and used to generate income. In bananas, they failed. Ek fig, nou pa ka exporter pli fig passé avant. Livestock, cabrit, mouton, Yo pas aider ces moun sa la. Pêcheur, yo pas aider pêcheur. Yo pas bay pièce support directement by farmer and producers. And that is what a Labour Party under Honorable Philip J. Pierre would do. We would increase efficiency. We would go into non-traditional areas like herbs. And they talk about CMOS, and I'm so happy when I see the exports of CMOS, because it was under the St. Lucia Labour Party, I remember in 2013, when we increased CMOS production, we had new varieties of CMOS. We worked with National Trust and others to purchase a boat for the Opicon CMOS farmers. With Honorable Philip J. Pierre, we built 2 jetties, one in Prale, and for the first time, one in Savans Bay, and the Opicon CMOS farmers are using it, and we are so happy. Honey production, bees. This is where our government would be going. And so, my sisters and my brothers, where are you, whether you are from Bellevue or Grace or from Babuno or Denry North or Castries South or Castries Central or Choiseul, everybody has a part to play in agriculture and rural development. You don't have to be a farmer, but you can be a producer. You can bottle CMOS. You can bottle honey. You can make soap. And a Labour Party government under Philip J. Pierre will enhance agriculture, enhance fisheries, and help the thousands of small business people all around St. Lucia. Just before I go, I always like to tease the people of Castries. People of Castries East, it is your turn to make history. Make Philip J. Pierre the Prime Minister, which will lead his party to victory. From Castries East, you have a responsibility, the people of Castries East, to cause Philip J. Pierre to be our Prime Minister. My brothers and my sisters, I'm proud and happy to serve with Honorable Philip J. Pierre. We are going to win the next general elections, but we have to work hard. Get your ID card. Get ready to vote. Alan Chasney and the entire UWP must go. But tell me about what he blag. Ati von di mwen talea ki la tenye runoff vie for North ek de pasta UWP ek pasta ki pli koutle ek pli go again. Bo bataille ouvert. Vie for North bataille ouvert. Are you going to London or are you going to St. Vincent? Thank you, my sisters and my brothers. Onward with the St. Lucia Labour Party. Onward with Honorable Philip J. Pierre, our next Prime Minister. Prime Minister from Castries East. Prime Minister from Castries East. Thank you very much.